I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm a champion. I'm a champion.
My little drug.
I'm a fast break through the tech pints just to slow down. Old homie turned 4 now. Nephew like 4 now. Everybody claim GD. They all wanna be 4 now. I'ma clean him with the 4-5. Steph Curry with the cold switch. Tupac with the gold wrist. Papa Doc, but I don't freeze. Glock attached with the limit drop. Nigga, but I don't squeeze. It's pimping and prostitution. She paid me, that's contribution. I gave it all to the plug. The drugs and distribution. I thought the nigga robbed me, I killed him, that's retribution. I never tell the law if they catch me, that's execution. On the road to heavy millions, I'm driving, do need a shoe. I'm a tutor. If the bitch work at Hooters, I might choose her. I'm a purse first and ass last type of nigga. If the vibe not right, I might pass on the stripper. If the white bitch cook, I might pass on the dinner. I'm a sinner, a born winner, and God is sinner, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Coach Doom, aka Doom Lombardi, man, the host of Behind the Lights. We in here with Locomotion. Also, my boys, you know what it is, podcast. And to the right, I got my boy, Bishop.
What's up, buddy?
Got my boy in the building. You feel me? Long time wait.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this for a minute and stuff, man. Owner, man. Let's get right into it, man. Owner of the clothing line, MaeJean.
All right.
What is MaeJean? What's the name?
Okay, the name came from both of my grandmas that passed. One name May, one name Jean. You know, kind of put it together, make it sound right. You know, the clothing line is more of a struggling type of person. Basically, most of us always a lot of us struggle before. You know, so the logo is a rag doll. You know, stitched up, ripped up, everything. So he has a needle in his hand. And, you know, as everybody been torn, hurt, you know, so the needle represents the stitching up part, you know, putting yourself back together after all the falls and, you know, rough situations you've been through, dragged, everything. Needle stitch you up, you know, when you've been torn, but you still fly by the clothes that he's still wearing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that gave a lot of meaning, man. So was your grandmothers, was they like motivation for you,
absolutely?
Describe this. Talk about that.
Okay, one of them was May, which is my dad's grandma. You know, I was a spoiled kid, you know, from her. So, you know, she kept me, you know, with all the Chicago stuff. You know,
okay.
She from Chicago, so I had a lot of Bears, you know, uniform stuff
and shit.
But I ended up being a Steelers fan, though. You know,
so you just,
you know, I wasn't rocking too much with it, but you know, then my grandma Jean. You know, that's my mom's mom. She been raising us since we were kids. You know, my mama had 10 kids.
Damn.
10 kids. But she wanted to have 10 kids.
When you fall along with in that order?
I'm the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you early.
I'm early, yeah.
Okay, so you got a bunch of siblings.
Okay. Which a lot of people don't know about. You probably see somebody, don't even think that's my brother because my mama was Puerto Rican and black and Indian, you know, but she looked more Puerto Rican from her skin tone. So a lot of my brothers and sisters, they got that skin tone, you know. Even I'm dark skin, I got my dad, you know. So you want to think that
nigga flashed that right up in there.
But my grandma Jean, you know, she raised us to be right men, you know, not too many fathers in our life. So, you know, that's what brings me in for me being a better father, because a lot of us ain't have a lot of fathers. My brother and sister ain't, you know, daddy wasn't around too much, so they raised us, you know. The man we are now today, right?
So you feel? Do you feel like, man, like your symbol? You said your symbol describes is somebody being torn, somebody just being, you know, coming from the struggle, but basically learning how to bring themselves up,
back together,
putting themselves back together, but also being fly with it, still being fly. Do you feel so with that? Right, I feel like that comes with a lot of us, especially as black men. You feel me? Being that we have a lot of issues torn with, and we don't really tell nobody. And people see the outside of the clothing and think he fly and all of that,
but not knowing what's going on in the inside. You get what I'm saying? So,
okay.
You know, but a lot of us men hold a lot of stuff in though. Like women gonna express themselves. They'll take it to the internet before a dude will.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But you know, that MaeJean dude, he got a lot of he hold it in a lot, like a lot of us, you feel me? But the outside ain't gonna look too, you know, like he too torn, but you're gonna see some rips in him a little bit, you know.
Right.
But other than that, though, that inside, you know.
So you feel like your upbringing, like just growing up, you know, in the city of Las Vegas, you feel like you had a lot of struggles and stuff that was going on to where that you put it back together and made it not even look like it was that.
A bunch of it. See, that's where that come in too, you know, because I've been staying what, you know, a lot of us know the Carry Arms before they got tore down in Crip City. That's, you know, that's Section 8 around there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't really having too good over there. So when people see me now, they be like, okay, you know, dang, man, I've been knowing you since then. But that's from all the little situations that I've been through that made me to be, you know, the person that I am today. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially helping out a lot of my brothers and sisters. Like, I'm basically the man of the family. You get what I'm saying?
Because you said you the third, right?
Yeah, I'm the third.
Are you the first boy?
No, I'm the second boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, helping out my family and everything, not even just my family, like people around me. You know, I'm a giving person. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where a lot of my blessings come from too. You know, just by back then, like, you know, not having too much. Then, you know, when you get something, you want to give something. You get what I'm saying? So,
for real.
You know, that's when them blessings come in.
So what made you want to go into the clothing? Because you be putting that shit on. You feel me? You a nigga.
That's
you
why.
One of the niggas that I know for a long time, nigga. When I was in middle school, like I could always say, like, this nigga fly. You feel what I'm saying? You always been there.
Appreciate that, right?
So, did that, like, just the fashion sense of it? Did that just drive you into
that's where it came from? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, a lot of people like, dang, what could you? How do I start my clothing line? This and that. Like, I always give advice. Like, I tell people where I go get printed up. You know, because at the end of the day, if I wanted that information, I would want somebody to give it to me. It may not be the same stuff I'm putting out, but you go put your, you know, I'm gonna give you some places that's gonna give you some good quality and stuff. But since
I heard that from somebody. My bad, cut you off. I heard that from somebody. Tell me that you gave them some game.
Yeah, man, bro, that's all I'm about, bro. If I could get some advice, I'm gonna give it to you. I ain't no, you know, I don't hate none of that. You know, if I see you trying to do something, I'm gonna help you out if you can help, you know. Thanks. But me, you know, I always liked it to dress. Like, I got shoes, bro, from probably beginning of high school that still look fresh. It's just, you know, it's just me that I always like the clothes and shoes. So, you know, me coming up, I'm like, dang, why wouldn't I, you know, make some of my own clothes? I like fashion. You get what I'm saying? I love it, you know, but as not to say this, a lot of people that try to bring a clothing line in, but, you know, what you have to do, you got to know how to dress before you can put some stuff out. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
That's true.
You can't just go throwing something on and thinking, you know, you got to really be into fashion. You know what I'm saying? So,
especially, and I think that's big on, and I'm going to touch on this with you too, but I think that's big on, like, markets, right? Because you see a brand like Nike, right? They focus and dance. They gonna come out with some other shit that's not sports, but they main market. You know what I'm saying? Is the sportswear. So when we fall in line with that, who do you feel like your clothing brand is marketing? Like, who are you trying to market?
Really, I'll be looking at like the old FUBU, like, you know, the platinum FUBU, you know, the Sean Johns, and, you know, stuff like that. That's how I look at where I want to see myself like that in some years. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Nike cool, but that's more of I feel like how you say it's more of a sport. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like more of a streetwear type of, you know, the streetwear type of look.
Right.
You know, but I would, if it ever came down with it, I would stamp a sport, you know, if it came down to it, you know. But other than that, though, I'll be looking more into like the FUBU type of lane. You get what I'm saying?
FUBU, the old school
where it's really more of a hood type of look, like not hood, but more streetwear.
What you would see, and I don't want to say it like this, and I know you don't want to say it like this because it's not like that, but it's like, you know, what you would see, like your top neighborhood drug dealer in that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see him in that fly shit. Yeah. And back in the day, like how we said, it was that platinum. It was
that. Maybe some. I'm gonna say some Fila.
Even that.
It was the Nikes that have certain stuff, but it wasn't more sporty. You get back then, so I look at it like that, like the '80s look, the '90s look. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I be trying to stay in with that type of lane. You get what I'm saying?
But your shit, I feel like your clothes now, like, they fit with what's going on now. Even though I think even though you might be trying to go for that look, and it's not a bad thing, I feel like it's still relevant today.
Not to cut you off, that's that too. You got to stay into what's in season. You get what I'm saying? Like, probably the pants I got on now, you know, they go from skinny jeans, this and that, but now that I wear, you know, stacked jeans. A lot of people ain't too much onto that, but that's what's in right now. And when I put it on, I'll be like trying to let people know this is the era now. You know, you still can wear a lot of different skinny jeans, you know. Even like this, like I like this type of look. I want to do something like this, like you know, the pants, the jogger pants, or you get what I'm saying?
I think I seen you do that with the females, like with the kind of like the legging look, with the sports bras. So what got you into targeting for the ladies?
Asking for it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I pay attention to a lot of women. You know, I see what they wear and what they like. So not just that. 9 times out of 10, most of your customers are going to be females. That's what a lot of people don't know.
They're gonna pay.
The females and kids. You know, you have stuff for the kids and females because kids gonna wear something 2-3 times. They need something new because they grow so fast. You know what I'm saying? So the kids be going like that, and females go out every day. Probably if they don't even go out, they just want to put something on comfy to run around the streets in. You know, they want something new. So the females and the kids gonna be your number one supporters. You know, you got dudes too, you know, but them two is like, you know. But so I'm like, why not do some female stuff? You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
But then you got, you know, I be having help behind the scenes with the female stuff. You know what I'm saying? Females show me some stuff. You know, I'm like, you need to do this. You know, and I'm like, okay. You know, go get some stuff printed up. So
how is the process, man? Describe the process of like you making something. You feel me? And with that, is it just you with the team, or you got more people in the team?
I probably got like 2 behind. You know, they look up stuff for me, or if they see some, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, I be on the computer all day. Like, you get what I'm saying? I like people have me make colors, you know, heads for them. I spend hours on computers. That's what people don't know, you know. I sit. This is another thing people don't know. You know, I go to a certain place down in LA. I forgot the name of it. They got the good quality. They got one of the best quality hoodies, you know. They got the best quality t-shirts and everything, you know. And me, I don't care how much it is. If I feel it's a good quality, I'm gonna get it because I feel like I want to wear it. I would want you to wear it. So I don't want to go get nothing cheap. Nothing like that. That's why a lot of stuff I didn't put out for the kids when it comes to hoodie, because you know most of the kid hoodies they be wide. You get what I'm saying? Or they don't feel right.
They don't feel right. And so, then kids is like a funny style of thing.
It is.
You got kids that be tall but kind of chunky, so it's like.
So I be wanting some stuff to feel like how, you know, adult, you know, outfit to feel, you know. So I go down there, I get the best quality stuff, and I take it to this other spot down the street, and she print it up with whatever I want from. You know, I come in there and spend so much money. You know, it'll be done, and like, you know, she be putting me first before somebody, you know, a lot of people, because I come in there and politic with her, you know, I talk to her and
build a relationship.
Yeah. So that's some of the part, or on how much work I put in. But then I turn around and all the stuff come in, I bag it up myself. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes before they bag it up, but I'm like, why I need to start thinking like, okay, since you know, I got some time on my hand, I don't go out too much, you know, it don't be nothing too much in the street, so why not go buy the bags and fold this stuff, learn to fold this stuff myself, bag it up, patch it up myself, you get what I'm saying? So it saved me some money too, but I put in a lot of work with that. I always spend hours on one night bagging like 180 shirts.
People don't even know that.
They don't know. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But so I feel like all this time I'm putting in, it's gonna come back to me all good. You get what I'm saying? Because I put in this work. You get what I'm saying? So other than that, but I'll be driving back and forth to Cali like every other week. You get what I'm saying? So I really be
creating.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't care what I gotta do. I'm pushing this to get it out. That's my main focus.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then people be like, okay, why you go like, dang, you charge this much? That's a cool price, but such says to charge this much. I don't be thinking about the price. I'm thinking about, you know, an affordable price for everybody, and then I'm thinking about, I just want my brand out there. I just want everybody in it. It just make me feel good. Like, dang, I'm representing both of my grandma. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not just that, I'm representing everybody else and myself. That everything I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? So,
nah, for real.
So it's a push for me, but you know, I do what I gotta do. I don't mind it.
No, it's gonna
and I'll be having my son with me a lot. Like, you know, when I'm moving in these streets, dropping orders off, he's with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he be like, "Oh, where we going now? We got to drop some more stuff." You know, he learning. He you know, he kind of, you know what I'm saying?
And you putting that hustler spirit into him. Not even like a hustler, like in a bad way, like in a good way too. Like, feel me? Like, yo, I'm showing you as a dad, I got a brand, it's my own, and then not only that, I'm putting in the time and the effort to do it. You feel what I'm saying? And it's showing him at a young age that, and it's gonna be beneficial for him, because it's gonna be so second nature. It's gonna be like,
he gonna understand. That's like how my daddy was when I was young. He was a hustler. You know, I ain't been as good, but I'm like, oh damn, my daddy hustler. He got the yellow Cadillac outside with the cell phone and the armrest and all. You know, this all stuff. I'm like, dang, okay, so. You know, so it's just a mind thing, bro. You know, trying to get it higher. You know, any way as possible. You know,
what's the how? Now I'm gonna say pretty much back into like the marketing, but how do you get people to buy in to MaeJean?
Post it. I post it. They see it. They be like, I need it. But I literally, it'll take 2 days for 80 hoodies to be gone. Probably not even 2 days. Like, I'm gonna say 1 day, a day and a half, you know, but literally it'll max 2 days for like 80 hoodies just to be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's just love, bro. I show love to people, they show it back. You know what I'm saying?
And I think you just one of those people in the city that people know that got, like I said, bro, you've been doing this fashion stuff for a long time. So I think when they see that you actually got a brand of your own and quality of it, I think that's another thing that they just buy into. And the shit tight. It's fly. You feel what I'm saying? And it's fly on top of that. So it ain't like, oh, because one thing I said about when it comes to a business or whatever, I feel like people got to connect with the person.
And I'm going to tell you this, not to cut you off. I have a website, you know, but it's down now, you know, but I had a website, but I'm thinking like, I'd rather pull up on you and you know, tell you about this. You know, I want to give a speech about, like, that's what made me connect with a lot of people too.
You want the face-to-face interaction.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I know I can send it through the mail, but you really I want you to know about something that you're buying. You get what I'm saying? So that's my other thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people be like, man, put it on the, which I am gonna do my website, you know, because I want it pop. I want my website to be perfect. That's probably why I ain't rushed my website. You get what I'm saying? But I be like, man, I'd rather, you know, pull up on you. I got a bunch of stuff in the trunk. Let you know. You know, I think that Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nah, you done pulled up on me a couple times, bro. You done put up on me a couple times for some merch, and that just showed me like the grind and the love, because you don't live by me. Like, you ain't live, you feel me? Like,
it's crazy though, because people like, you need gas money. Nah, bro. You know,
it's my job.
It's my job, bro. And then I'd rather come really give it to you in person. You get what I'm saying? Let you know, because it do be people asking, so what's the name? And I really break it down to them, and they be like, dang, that's deep. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that even make me even like MaeJean even more. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you one. You know what? People that I like buying it is your homeboys. You get what I'm saying? Because in this era, you know, a lot of your friends don't support you. So that make me feel
your friends are not your fans.
You get what I'm saying? So when you see your homeboys buying something, you like, damn, okay, my partner really supporting me. You know me, bro. You don't even. I feel like if you buy my merch before, I see you post some, you know your music, and then I'm reposting without you asking me.
Type shit.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It be people like, well, I ain't gonna say too many names, but a lot of rappers that's out here. You know, they drop their music, and I just repost it. They don't ask me to repost it or nothing. I just do it just out of love. Like, you know, I want everybody out here to, you know, be something. You get what I'm saying? So,
and I think that's what it is, though, too, though, because you, like you said, you show love, so people gonna show love back. Exactly. And I think that's what it be, especially when it comes to social media. That, oh, bro posted my shit. All right, when he posts his shit, I'm gonna make sure. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like it shouldn't be like that all the way, but I feel like that's a good marketing tool.
It is. That's why I say, even if they didn't buy some merch from me, and y'all say you cool, I'm gonna post your stuff, bro. That's just me, bro.
Yeah, because I wear that shit every damn near. I think I posted that shit. I posted a video in that shit. Yeah. But I forgot I damn near had the hat on, because nigga, I be, you know what I'm saying? I be rocking that shit every day on some, and I just be moving. But a nigga, like I know for sure I got like least 5,
Yeah,
6
nah, you
hats.
do.
That
You
I'm
had
busting.
grabbed at one time. You grabbed a few of them. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I be
I'm
busting them motherfuckers just cause nigga now boom, 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 go out. And I want people to understand, like, when I be busting it, like when I go out of town, that's what I be doing.
Yeah, off
Feel
top.
me? I go and I'll be busting a lot of Vegas shit when I go out of town.
Top. That's
Feel
another
me?
thing that when people busted out of town, people be like, "Hey, it's people out here asking where I get that shirt from, or where I got that hoodie from, or that hat." You know, I'm like, just tell them to go to the web. I mean, my Instagram, hit me. But I literally get that a lot though. You feel what I'm saying? I ship a lot of stuff out of town too, to out of towners I ain't never met.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, that's really people paying attention to me. Showing love.
Spreading that love, I already know that. Spreading that name.
And I be appreciating.
Do you feel like you got to be like a walking billboard?
Yeah. I feel you got to, bro. I mean, you got to really rep your brand. You get what I'm saying? Saying that if you going somewhere, you want to put your stuff on so people can, see that what it is. Like, what's that? I ain't never really seen that, but that's fly. You get what I'm saying? But I feel you really do got to be walking. Like,
every day.
Every day. Even if it's just a hat on white tee. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, yeah.
Did you ever think about being a stylist?
If you want me to, I wouldn't mind. But it's funny because as you said that, I'll be having a lot of my homeboys hit me up on FaceTime like, "Hey, you think this go with this?" Like, literally, bro, it'd be so funny. They be like, "Man, hit one, he gonna know." He gonna know what to put it.
Bro, I put that shit
so
on.
So I'll be a stylist behind the camera, and most of the time. But it'd be a lot of my homeboys be hitting me like, "Man, hey, look, I got this. What you think I should wear with this?" And I was like, "Man, you put this with that." You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm a mixed matchy ass type of person. So
yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you that too. That's fashion. You get what I'm saying? Because I be seeing a lot of people. Stuff might not even be matching too much. You get what I'm saying? You'll probably have one color pants, but your shoes were a different color, your hoodie a different color, but it still look fly though. Because you just got to know fashion. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't know. People be like, "Why you got a few different colors?" But they don't know. Boy, that's still fly.
Because I ain't gonna say Vegas. I just think in general, like, because I know when I was growing up, I used to be a type of nigga like, the shirt got to match all that. You feel me? Until I got older and I realized, like, cause my mama used to be on me. My mama fashion. Yeah. She got that shit. So she's like, your shit don't gotta match, but when you young,
you want to,
you know what I'm saying, and you follow the trend. So I think once I got like 16, 17, I was just like, my shit don't gotta match like that. But I started getting my own sense of style.
That's what I'm saying. You paying attention to what's going on. So it's like, okay, I could, but I just grab the first thing I ever grab is my shoes. What shoes I want to wear. Then
I feel like you gotta go with the shoes.
You gotta go with the shoes first. Like, what shoes I want to wear. Then you go with the pants because shirt, you can always go with, any hoodie, a white tee, the shirt kind of could be like,
unless you colors that go with anything.
Unless you buy a shirt and then you go be like, dang, what shoes? See me, if I see a shirt, I'll be like, okay, what shoes I got at home that I could wear with this shirt? But it'd be hard for me because I literally got like a storage full of shoes. House full of shoes and a storage full.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. 04, 05. I got, premium Air Force Ones, bro. I got some stuff. You would be like, dang, bro. One day I want to go in my storage and just pull out. Y'all remember these from y'all probably seen these in high school and don't even.
Nigga, I remember you one day pulled out the Bahamas.
Oh yeah, I pulled them out just because I was in Bahamas.
Type shit.
That you get what I'm saying?
Said this,
and
they
still look new,
fresh.
They still look new to this day.
What made you want to be so precise when it comes to the fashion? Like, and you said like with the shoes and they're like, what made you just want to stay this clean? Like, cause we know some homies that be clean, but some people that don't give a fuck about their shit. They'll
that's
niggas spill mustard on it, fuck this shit and go buy a new one.
See, but then with the shoes, that's one thing you gotta keep, up to par, because you could throw away a shirt and this and that, but them shoes, how you gonna find them shoes again when they sold? When you had them years ago. So with the shoes, bro, I probably used to wear my stuff one time and I always thought like, man, I can't mess these up. Like, I don't want to mess these up because, I've messed them up. I can't get them back. And this was around the time when, your mama buy you something and then you ain't going to get this no more in a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, I remember my brother used to try to wear my shoes. I used to be hot. Like, hot. You feel me? But me and my sister, my older sister, which, she been missing since 2003. Like, ain't heard of her, nothing. This my older sister. Like, still to this day ain't heard of it. That's another struggling situation that made me, you know what I'm saying? And she used to be fly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me and her was like this out of the whole little 10. You get what I'm saying? So that, with her fashion and me, that's probably what sparked it too. Like, my sister liked dressing, and then, I like dressing. That was kind of like, some stuff that made me do this stuff too. But she used to have a lot of shoes too. You get what I'm saying? And she was letting me wear some of her shoes. Like, when I probably was like in, maybe like 6th grade. And I started getting my own stuff. You get it? She was wearing it, but then me and her, when she went missing, this and that, I just kept doing shoes. You get what I'm saying? She liked the shoes. So
that was like kind of like your way of like kind of like keeping her close to you.
You get what I'm saying?
Her.
You get what I'm saying? Like that. You get what I'm saying? So shoes, bro, I didn't like messing them up. I mess them up. If I see a little scrape, I ain't wearing these for a while. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of, not to bring this up, I had got shot in my leg in 2009, I'm thinking. And I bled on my green bean Jordan 5s. But remind you, you can put alcohol on it and it's gonna bubble out.
Right.
I got lucky with that, and I still to this day got them fire, ain't put them on yet. So
since then,
but to bring it back, it's shoes like that. Like, if something happening, I ain't wore them since then. Like, I ain't put a foot in them since then. That's what I'm saying. I got shoes back then that I ain't stepped a foot in.
Heat, but I ain't wore them since 09?
Since 09, bro. Back then. And then with my son, it's a lot of, like, I probably got, like, some breads I probably ain't gonna wear. Like, he got gang Jordans. Like, to get at him when he get older. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they probably ain't gonna, a lot of Jordans ain't gonna come out. They gonna be like, dang, somebody seeing with on his feet. You get what I'm saying? So
that's why I was low key doing that too. Like with my daughter, like, and it's kind of hard because it's kind of hard to figure out because she a baby. But like, I kind of like was like averaged out like her mama's shoe size, and I be getting shoes like in that size too. You feel what I'm saying? Just so like when she get older,
she'll be having that. Because like you said, fashion, they gonna see them. They gonna be like, damn, these shirts. You know what I'm saying? And then he can pull up at high school, and all these kids that's into fashion gonna be like, bro, how you get them Jordans? You know what I'm saying? Like, my daddy had these sitting for me. You feel me?
I'm like, boy, your daddy's a cool ass nigga to be sitting with them motherfuckers.
Oh, me, bro. So it's a lot of stuff on ice that I know I ain't gonna wear no more. Because I ain't too much of a Jordan 13 type of dude like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm like, I ain't gonna wear them. I'm gonna just pass them down to him. You know what I'm saying? Most of us ain't into Jordans like that anyway nowadays.
It's so much different.
It's so much different shoes. It's like the Dunks right now. They coming out with different forces.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Air Maxes. It's a lot of different shoes out right now that, Jordans will come out, but they, when these Jordans come out, they don't look like the older Jordans.
And
you get what I'm saying?
And that's a go back to what you said, because you got a lot of Jordans that like first release.
That's what I'm saying.
So
you get what I'm saying?
The value is different from the first release to this motherfucker dropping it for the fifth, third time.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. My mama hated it. She's like, why you won't sell some of these shoes? Like, but she don't know that. She don't know how much value these shoes is. You know what I'm saying? She do. So she looking for. She looking into the money. You could get some money out of this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ma, you don't know. This might go down, and 10 years later, you don't know how much this shoe might be.
Do you think about, like in the future, because like all the stuff that you got, you ever think about just like in the future opening up your own store?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we had a store, we had a clothing line called Cool Grain. Me and my boy Kurt, stuff didn't work out with everybody. We had a store right down the street on
Charleston?
On 3rd and Charleston.
Okay,
we opened a store and everything, but we had the store popping, but that was the first store it closed down, but I just feel like that was just a start right there. You get what I'm saying? So now I know how the store stuff goes and this and that, so I'll be ready to open up a store
next time, right?
But I feel like at this point, online shopping is more better than a store at this point. To me,
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? To me, because a lot of people, it's COVID now, a lot of people ain't really going into too many stores. You get what I'm saying? And then everybody got credit cards now, and you see stuff, you scrolling, you seeing stuff on Instagram. Oh, let me click on this. I could buy these on
especially
this.
Especially if you shopping and you get, especially if you a fashion person, you getting a lot of advertisements.
I get so that's what I'm saying. I get so many advertising stuff.
So you gonna see, you like, oh shit. Then if it probably catch your eye, you like, let me get this now before I wait.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
You still gonna have people come into your store by the person you are, the way you show your love. But that online is like where it's at right now. You get what I'm saying? I follow a lot of people that's like that do clothing. Like they big as hell, but they do most of their stuff online. They don't got no store. Like one of these dudes, he in Atlanta, he real big with like streetwear. He be with Gunna and everybody. He got it online, but he got a apartment just full of all his clothes. So whenever people order, he just go to his apartment. You get what I'm saying? So that's like his store, basically. He just gonna ship it. So that's what I like, at this point. I wanted to. Is he looking into the store at this point?
For real. So let's just say right now, Racho, I say your son, man. Let's say your son get about 15, 16. He want to get in the clothing game business. You know what I'm saying? What advice would you give him?
The advice I would give him is this: if he's sure, you know what I'm saying. Don't do it because I did it. Do something you love. That's why I tell a lot of people now. To this day, they try to do clothes. Do you love clothes, or are you just trying to do it because you see me doing it? You know what I'm saying? So my first advice: do you really want to do this? And if you want to, then I'm gonna start him off like, okay, so what logo, what you like the most? What kind of logo would you want? You get what I'm saying? Because nowadays people could just have a logo that just say a name. That's kind of too plain. Like, a lot of people love logos that's characters, stuff like that. Like how
something that's gonna catch the eye.
That's gonna catch the eye. A lot of names just not gonna catch the eye. Somebody could be like, okay, well, I want my clothing brand to be this, the name. They're gonna say a name. Okay, you could have that, but have a logo behind it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna not a logo, but a character behind it because it's gonna catch more vision to people. Like, oh, that look hard. Like, what is that? You get what I'm saying? So that'll be my my steps with him, and then I lace him with everything he needed to from there on.
That's hard. That's hard, man. Do you think is your goal to one day pass MaeJean down to him, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if he want to run it, he go. Yeah, I mean he gonna have to run it. You get what I'm saying? Don't just do it, and want to sit back and have workers work. You got to put in work too. So if he want to, or if he want to do his own stuff, and he got some friends that they want to do something, you never know. I might just pass him down some game, from that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh, that's hard, man. That's hard. I appreciate all that game, man, when it comes to this fashion and your story, because I think a lot of people, man, when it come to fashion, or when it comes to a lot of stuff now, when it comes to fashion, music, people buy into the story of the person,
right?
And once they find out that they have a story that they could connect with that person, or anywhere like that, it draws them closer. Right, you know what I'm saying? To that brand or to the music or whatever it is. So I'm glad that I was able to get you up here, man, so people could hear your side of the story. Because you even said some shit, and I've been knowing you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know. So that made me.
Me, I'm a quiet person. I'm gonna sit back, chill, lay back. I don't talk too much and do too much. Like y'all barely even see me going out now. So other than that, bro, I appreciate you having me up there.
Got to.
We gonna lay back.
Got to, man. I had to. Tell the people, man, where they can find you and where they can find you.
You can go on @_MaeJean on Instagram. Hit me whenever you need some, or my other Instagram, Bishop40 on Instagram, and we can merge from there.
Oh, one more question, because I had to get you. Would you mind collabing with somebody, whether it was from the city or just in general?
Another thing has been, I've been getting that a lot. Like, people's like, yeah, man, let's do a collab. But that's how I look at it, bro. I've been putting in the grind, right? And then, I got a lot of customers. So if I feel like I would collab with somebody, but I feel your brand will have to, you have to put it, you have to show me that you have put in some work, because a lot of people thinking, because, oh, man, if we collab, it'll bring it help. But I would bring up, I do want to bring up people with the collab, but I feel like people should put in work before I want to collab with
A
them.
nigga
Like, you know what I'm
just
saying?
can't talk about we could collab and then you ain't got like no
You
type
ain't
of
really got
backing.
too much back. You know, you don't got too much that you
Even
did.
it, yeah,
You just
even
did a logo and put something on. Like, you know,
yeah.
you just did something, and then you like, let's collab. And I'm like, you know, I've been doing this. Well, I've been making this one, the MaeJean. I've been doing this for about 2 years now. You get what I'm saying? Literally 2 years.
Got so many people rocking
Right, but they know, but they've been rocking me since, you know, the Cool Grain days too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But now when I did this, even more, when I did this one, it, you know, elevate way more. You know, especially me telling them about what it's about. You get what I'm saying? And putting out different stuff. So I would collab. I just feel like people gotta put in some work at them, like work how I put in. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mind though. I'm like, I ain't no dude that's just, you know, they'll be like, no, I don't, you know me.
Nah, I feel, but I feel you on that. That's just what I feel like. That's just business, bro. If we gonna collab on something, it's because you got you going hard, I'm going hard, and maybe my fan base, not per se your fan base, but if we come together, we could. Now we both gaining off the situation.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's a collab to me. We both gaining off the situation. We both eating off the situation.
There you go. Now you know. You know what I'm saying? Now you see it though. Exactly. A lot of people don't see it. They just think, oh man, we collab. It's gonna be, you know, this and that. But you really just gonna have my fan base because it's like you ain't, you know, I ain't never seen you post anything to have a, you know, if you want to collab, you know, you saying you close line, you start one, let's do a collab. But it's like, you know, how can we do that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a fact. Nah, for real.
You know?
What is MaeJean's plan from 2022 and on? What's the plan, man?
The plan is a lot of different things. The plan is to make basically my grandma's happy. That's my plan. You know, my mama. You get what I'm saying? People like that. That's my biggest plan. You know, the other plans is to do something or to bring out the city by doing the clothing line. Like some, you know, people, I've been knowing him and he really, you know, that type of plan. Bring my boys up, you know, raise my son right. Like, you know, with all this, with the MaeJean, you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's me, boy. I'm just big on making everybody else look good while I look good. You know what I'm saying? So, but with my plan, I need to be somewhere in life just to make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? That's my go-to.
Facts. I like that.
I be feeling like you know the money gonna come. It's just make it to where you gotta go. That money gonna come. That's what a dude told me. Don't worry about the money. Put it out. The money gonna come. You just try to make it to where you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Yeah. I like that, man. Oh, another thing too. I keep getting them. Would you be ever interested in getting somebody like a brand ambassador, right? Because like for the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got, like I say, trying to put out the city. We got different people that's in power, whether it come to, you know what I'm saying, artists, coaches, producers, senators, you know, councilmen.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Somebody being a brand ambassador for their brand.
I looked at that ahead of time. I would want that as well. I would want that.
I was thinking about that the other day too when I was getting everything ready for this, and I was like, I said, let me rephrase how I said it because I kind of was saying like that's what bro need, but you really don't need it. I think it'd just be cool.
It'd just be cool to have.
It'd be cool to have.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have.
It'd be cool.
I want to really invest in like you know like with my boy Mook. You know they got the CM Bulls. You know I want to do something with that, you know, and other people on, you know what I'm saying? That was the start me and my boy was having to talk about, you know, like this probably some months ago, like not even probably a month ago, you know, doing something for the CM Bulls, you know, giving out shirts, like that's what I'm gonna do too. I got a lot of kids shirts that, you know, that I dropped probably a few months ago, different, you know, holidays that just been sitting, and not even holidays. I'm gonna just go to a game one day and just give them out to the kids. You know, I don't need nothing. Just you know, the kids that you know, the kids in need. You know, and that's one of the plan I want to do probably like in a week or two. You know what I'm saying? So
that's hard. I want to. We definitely gonna talk after this, man, because that's something that I kind of was thinking about doing. and that'll be hard if we can get together.
Yeah, we could
and put something together like
man.
that. Cause you know, I'm for the kids.
Yeah,
man.
all day.
You
been
know,
for the
yeah,
kids.
so,
I already know it, bro.
yeah, no, that we could definitely talk about that. We could definitely talk about
we
that.
can do that for sure.
But no, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
You already know,
It's
man.
all love,
It's
bro.
love.
Yeah.
It's your boy Coach Doom, aka Doom Lombardi, man. That was another episode of Behind the Lights. Make sure y'all go tap into that MaeJean clothing brand, man. Make sure y'all go right onto Instagram. Y'all tap in with my boy.
Yes, sir.
If y'all can't get him on MaeJean, make sure y'all go to his other Instagram, Bishop
40.
40. Make sure y'all tap into that, man. Another episode Behind the Lights. We out.
Yes, sir.